to my channel. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do? Alright? Keep in mind that these messages are general, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one, and hopefully it sticks. Okay? So, collective. Let's get into y'all spread, okay? Now, as far as the energy around y'all, I get it on two ends, okay? Maybe you could be involved with a situation, a person, or whatever it is, and you just like, you know what, leave me out of it. I don't want no parts. I don't want to be tied to this. You know what I'm saying? So evidently it's something that isn't good. You know, that you would not want to jeopardize what you probably worked hard for, your character, your name. Hey, Slay. So you like, yeah, let me go ahead and get away from this, right? Now, situation where very like, yeah, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to be in the room to witness or hear this, right? So she was explaining how he kind of just got up and left the room. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say anything to her or anything like that, but she got the picture as far as checking herself, as far as like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I know that my conversation may not have been in the best of light, but it made her see like, there are some people who just don't want to be around the motherfucking negative Nancy, Debbie Downer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot in this season collective. It's a lot of I can show you better than I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? You're not sitting here trying to persuade people in order to do anything, right? And I feel like that's what you're trying to separate yourself from, because these people that may have a feeling towards you as far as whatever it is that you are doing, you know what I'm saying? They want to bring other people into the shit on how they feel. They want to create a bandwagon and find other people who don't really fuck with you like that in order for whatever it is that they're trying to make be convincible stick, right? But don't ever think that Big G ain't gonna bring people across this person or these people that feel as though that they're gonna go about treating you a certain type of way without them exiting stage left when it comes to these type of people, okay? Because I feel like you have a lot of people that hold you in good regards or like high regards as well. All right. Now I did get the song download, Layla, Not My Problem, where she was like, that's just not my problem. Like somebody like is, I feel like somebody could be trying to persuade someone or say things about you to try and get them on your side. Again, trying to get somebody on the motherfucking bandwagon when it comes to you. And somebody's like, listen, somebody's noticing like, I don't know what your tactics are or whatever it is that you're doing or why you're doing it, but leave me the fuck out of it. Okay, this can be you, or this can be somebody that could be connected to somebody that like you may no longer rock with. Okay. So let's see. What's the situation? Addiction. It says codependent, obsession and restraint, possession and control, emotional block. Okay. Yeah, somebody's really trying to take control over a situation here that I feel like they created. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you create something, you have to what? Even just with anything, you have to put consistent work behind it. But I feel like this is somebody who is it's like you have to do this to cover up this, to cover up this, and it becomes addicting because it's like that's the way in which like you're just operating. You just gotta have somebody there with codependent energy, right? You just gotta have something there. It's like I don't know why I feel like somebody just wants to build a damn war against you. What's this addiction? I feel like it's a lot of people that's addicted to your energy as well. Okay? So whatever is causing in the background when it comes to other situations, relationships, or just opinions as far as how people feel about you, like it is blatant that as much as maybe like some people make seem as though they don't care, they don't give a damn, they really do. Like, they really are obsessed with you, collective. Like, this is somebody that always wants to put you in some shit. Okay? So we got teddy bear. It says interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, want to date. Okay? So you got somebody that's interested in you, collective, here. And this is somebody that I feel like, you know, they could have a sense of attachment issues. It's hard for them to break free from something that it is that they really love or really like, right? Or, you know, it really interested in. It's a lot of reassurance here with this codependent energy, you know, because this is somebody who I feel as though it's a certain type of, like, it's a certain type of way in which somebody receives love that makes them feel it, that they like here. Okay? With teddy bear, like, you can be real soft, real fluffy. Okay? So let's see. Ascending, Cupid's arrow. Hell yeah, this is love. Okay? Now, I feel like when it comes to whatever it is that somebody could be addicted to, this can be drugs, sex, money, whatever it is. I feel like in this aspect, that's where you is like, yeah, leave me out of it. If that's what it is that you want to do, if that is way more important to you than me, than us, than this relationship, than this friendship, or whatever, then yeah, you go ahead. You got that. They got it, it got that. You know what I'm saying? It got you. However that pans out, okay? But somebody I feel like here is realizing that whatever it is that causes it to be hard for someone to break free from, that they know is not good for them, right? You're codependent on it. So this is something that is very, like, it's a sense of reliance on something, right? I don't know why I'm getting like sexual energy. So yeah, look at love call. I don't know why I'm getting sexual energy a lot here, okay? But this, and it's crazy though, because I feel like whoever someone is here, you know what I'm saying, they was really keeping faith and hope alive when it comes to meeting somebody that they can actually really be interested in. You know what I'm saying? Have that sense of like flirting with someone, you know, and really feeling that. It's different when like you meet somebody and you know it's just on the basis of like a sexual tip, right? Or, you know, but it's different when you are connecting with somebody and it's very intimate, like it's flirting, you know, just in a way, your wordplay or the way in which you look at somebody. It shows an interest there, okay? So ascending, it says learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. So somebody's realizing this, okay? Somebody's realizing the ways in which like y'all are vibing, all right? It could be somebody that's addicted to this person, okay? Because I feel like the way in which y'all rocking, maybe this is somebody that just has this certain type of energy, okay? I don't know why I heard Moroccan. Somebody could be, I instantly heard Hawaiian, okay? That could be significant. But the ways in which this person knows that they are, like, you give them some type of like ultimate high, collective, with ascending here. It's like being around you, interacting with you, you learn something, you know. You cause people to expand their consciousness and awareness when it comes to the things that you just put them onto, right? That makes them ascend in a lot of aspects, right? So it causes people to transcend from what they are used to, however they're used to doing, being, thinking, operating, into something better, right? Because listen, I'm all the way up. I'm not up is the only direction of growth. Why would you want to go back down? So this is a new phase of someone this is like this is new for someone here, because it's not just on the sense of like I'm doing something to cause a sense of possessiveness over you, right? What's addiction? Let me see. What's addiction? Look at that, grounding. All right, it says stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. Okay. This can be somebody who is used to like operating in a way of like being the one in charge of laying foundations down. Okay. Maybe this is somebody who feels as though like they don't need to depend on anyone, right? But it's somebody here that brings a sense of stability to a connection here, collective. It's kind of like you even the playing field when you and someone connect. All right. I don't know why I'm getting somebody may not like this type of energy that you and this person hold. All right. Yeah, death card. It says the relationship is over. No second chances. Growth and transform. What's dead is dead. I feel like somebody still misses you, collective. Look at that. Love is at the bottom of the deck. Although you're not around this person, they are forming some type of stability towards themselves, right? They're trying to grow in certain ways that detaches them from being this codependent type of person, or having this sense of possessiveness over people, or just not even just expressing however it is that they feel. I don't know why I feel like somebody just don't know what they want to do. I don't know why somebody just don't feel like what they want to do here. It's real heavy in confusion. Okay, it's like, should I just end this situation? But then somebody don't want to, because it's like you are somebody that grounds them in the way in which maybe they're not wanting to get rid of with addiction. Addiction is something that's holding somebody back. But here you are, I feel like bring somebody some type of stability. I feel like that's why your energy can be like, get this. No. If you can play tug of war with what you want to continue to do versus what you know you should do, like, just leave me out of it. Like, yeah, no. I feel like this could be third party situation type of energy. It's no like monkey in the middle. I don't know why it's making me think of, you remember when you was younger, you used to be jumping on the bed in that song, two little monkeys jumping on the bed. One jumped off, then bumped his head. Johnny called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. One little monkey jumping on the bed. I gotta look at the origin of how that song came about, okay? But even with that, as far as the energy that I get with that, we ain't even gonna go that deep. We ain't even gonna go that deep, collective. Not today. So when it comes to death card, what is this? Okay, so Phoenix, you listen, whatever anybody got going on in the background, collective, you really is just over it. It's no sense in reviving it. You know that it's over. You done gave this chance after chance. And you're ready to meet other people that is interested in wanting to be your lover, your friend, or and have certain type of attributes about themselves or character traits about themselves that is going to help you ascend. You want to be around people that may be smarter than you so you can learn from them. You want to be around people who may be a little bit more seasoned in love and how to make some shit last. So you want to take advice and be around those certain type of people. You want to be around people who done acquire some type of business for themselves and you see that it is flourishing. You know what I'm saying? Always leave yourself open to learn. Always leave yourself open to be teachable. Because the minute you get to thinking like, you know what I'm saying, can't nobody tell you shit as far as anything that can help you grow in any form of your life, you're going to stay stuck in whatever type of thinking that you want to stay stuck in. Some ways of thinking some people ain't ready for, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like y'all's just like, oh, leave me out of it. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't ready for whatever it is that I got to bring, or however it is that I have grown within myself to think, elevate, be, do, or anything like that, then respectfully, you know what I'm saying? You can stand over there. Stability, grounding. It's kind of giving like it's no sweat off my shoulders type of energy. All right, collective, because listen, you ready. It's a new phase and rekindle, renew and growth, change mind, rise from ashes. All right. You had a lot of people that I feel like wanted you to be codependent on them, collective. They wanted you to be like, oh, I need your help. Can you do this for me? So when it, because of how highly they think of you, hey y'all, I'm just looking at the chat. Hey y'all. I'm hearing, hey now. You always been outcast, collective. You always been the outcast, but it's so crazy because a lot of people are very codependent on the sense of like grounding energy, healing energy, the sense of like safeness, stability, shelter. You okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people did not appreciate you, collective. That's why with you not being around with this death, even if, you know, with you still being here, it feels like, and like that feeling of you really losing someone. And I feel like this is what makes people so obsessive as far as like what you got going on, what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Very interested in however it is that you are elevating, ascending, especially when it comes to love. Like people in the past that know that they fumbled you, like you have some type of addicting type of energy, collective. Some people just can't get enough. Like you done made them feel a certain type of way, whether it be platonic or not, right? To where it's like, man, I wonder when you cut things off, when you cut that tie, you got people that's like, man, I wonder what collective is doing. I wonder what collective is doing. But it's so crazy because like for past energy, I'm getting an X specifically, right? Maybe this is somebody that you really wanted something to work out with, right? Addiction. You're going to try everything to try and keep this feeling going, to try and keep this relationship going. But I feel like it wasn't like with performance here, with me seeing performance, it kind of felt like y'all was just like acting in order to get it somewhere. But it's like the enthusiasm behind it was just not there. It's just like, it's like, yeah, I get it. I get where we want to go, where we trying to get to. But like, I just don't feel excited about it. it's giving, what's that one movie? Are we there yet? You know what I'm saying? It's like, are we there yet? Somebody can be going through like counseling, couple counseling, something like that. All right. But I feel like for the most part, I feel like y'all have acquired some type of stability within yourselves. It's like, and it took a lot of practice. When I see performance, it makes me think of practice when it comes to y'all. Some of y'all could be wanting to be actors. Anything to where like you, I don't know. I just feel like if whoever it is that could want to be an actor, it feels like you. You know what I'm saying? It feels like you. In some way or shape or form with endurance here, it helps you to keep going. I don't know, whatever that is. Maybe you could resonate with like the characters in which you are playing for whoever that is for. Okay? There's a lot of like people, when I was just about to get on what the death card is, and I see shock at the bottom of the deck. It says sudden change, shocking news, surprising epiphany, transformation. People, and this is the thing, like you could have shared these certain type of past characteristics with these people when it came to addiction, right? And it's so crazy because like when you surpass these people and whatever it is that they're addicted towards doing, this could be addicted towards talking shit, always having something to say, being that Debbie Downer, you know, it's just something that somebody like continuously likes to do in order to get some type of dopamine from it, empathy, a pity party, whatever the hell it could be. But as you, I feel like you are somebody who don't really like need that. So when you detach from somebody and you grow in ways in which surpasses someone who wants to stay in that certain type of energy, still want to dabble and do this shit that y'all used to do, it is not your fucking fault as to why you are not growing, all because you see the person that you used to do the same shit with is. I feel like you learn how to really ground yourself. You really been getting in tune with motherfucking nature. You know what I'm saying? Going outside, get some vitamin D, going to get some fresh air, putting your feet in the goddamn grass. I took my dog out with my niece. She doing flips all on the grass. I took my feet out the slides, and I felt so good just to feel the cold grass on my feet. You know what I'm saying? It really do change your energy. It makes me think, because I mentioned it in other lives too. I remember seeing this one reel where this dude, he had some type of energy meter in his hand, right? Hey, Tainted. He had some type of energy meter in his hand, and he had his shoes on, and the meter read one number, and then as soon as he took his shoes out from out of his boots and placed it into the grass, it went way higher. You know what I'm saying? So like when you connect with just the elements of the earth, some of y'all could be practicing that or doing that. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, there is definitely somebody that feels a certain type of way about you that it has nothing to do with you. It's like you can be a threat to someone. Okay, you are a threat to someone. In the ways in which somebody is feeling a certain type of way, it is because of you. And you may not even know this. You just probably just being you or whatever the case may be. But somebody has some sort of an obsession with you because they don't like you. Okay, that emotional block is there because they're blocking off the fact that emotionally it stems from being jealous, being envious, and how a motherfucker made you feel on an emotional level. All right. So because you made somebody feel this way, now they want to get back control of the situation. This is the way in which somebody is used to operating. So because they see that you're not bothered even by whatever it is that you said, what the fuck it was that you said, or did whatever it is that you did, you still have a sense of stability within yourself, or security. This is, again, security is making me think of insecurity. It's total polar opposites between you and whoever this person is, or these people are. Because again, people that's insecure, they can't stand by themselves like you can with grounding and stability. You're gonna stand 10 toes down because you have grown from that type of childish ass bullshit. Like, let's keep it 100. You don't listen. It ain't nothing to cut that death card. Listen, once you show me how you are the first time, it ain't no second chances after that. Ain't no second chances. Because it's like you ain't finna sit here and stunt my growth. So with shocking energy here, some people didn't think that like you was going to make the sudden changes that you did. They didn't think that you was just gonna be like, yep, ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen, Captain. Okay, somebody can like Captain Crunch, or somebody can be eating Captain Crunch. That's random as hell. And I love Captain Crunch. I was just telling somebody this too. I was just like, damn, you know what I want? Some cereal. It was late at night too. I want some cereal. I have not ate cereal in so long. Because, you know, I kind of just cut out a lot of that, like, sugary ass cereal and shit. I probably do like brown sugar oatmeal. That's like my favorite. So yeah, but cereal, I probably do honey bunches of oats, you know, or O's. Look, you don't know about O's, collective. But all that other fruity pebbles shit, nah. Give me some plain shit. Okay, so let's see. With death card, what caused you to want to end this situation with these people? Damn, listen, people really did not think. Shock came right back out, y'all. It's like it could be something in regards to people that's in like the church house. All right. Because you know, like when people act out of Big G's ways, people be like, you're gonna get struck by lightning. Like, for this shit to come out again, that's crazy. Because that's the first thing that I thought of. Like, you know how somebody ain't seen you in a long time, or ain't seen you in church, and like, oh, when you come, you're gonna get struck by lightning. Like, I've heard that before. A lot of people are just shocked in the ways in which you have transformed, collective. And maybe these are people who were so used to like wanting you to be that sidekick friend, sidekick lover, sidekick family member, sidekick work partner. But they're so obsessed with, it's like these people are so inspired by you, or want, I don't know what is up with people wanting you to be so dependent on them, so codependent on them. I don't know what it is. Like, it shows like people are interested in you because you guys were connected for a reason. Cupid arrow. Okay, I feel like you are somebody that instills people to have faith. You know what I'm saying? Surprise invitation, struck by love. Like, you really are, I'm hearing like a dime a dozen. So however somebody or people are feeling towards you, it's like, listen, leave me out of it. Those are the feelings that, like, however it is that you are as a person, collective, when you come into people's life, there's an instant interest. Whether it be platonic or not, your vibe, it's a vibe. It's a vibe, yeah. Okay, that's Janae Aiko with 2 Chainz. And that's so funny because my therapist's name is Janae. And that's how I knew it was meant to be. Because I was like, I love Janae Aiko. I was like, I love Janae Aiko. So I just knew the one that I needed to vent to would be somebody You know what I'm saying? Like that. Some of y'all could be going to therapy, okay? Trust me, I am an advocate of therapy. Sometimes you just need a non-biased opinion. You know, sometimes it'll just help you correct the ways in which your mind is operating, and it teaches you healthier ways to look at things. You know, sometimes we need help to break free from certain ways of doing, thinking, or being, okay? Horses can be significant. I got Sagittarius energy out here, okay? I just seen this car pass by and he had horses in the back. Okay? Some people really did not think that you was about to cut the cord with them. Collective. What's so much of a shock? I mean, hammer, sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it, repairing. This could be like on and off friendships, on and off relationships. You know, one minute we work together and the next we don't, and then we come back together. Like, yeah, no. The ways in which people was operating with you, collective, they sabotaged this own connection. And that's because these are people that are merely used to, like, these are people that want you around to stroke their egos. Okay? And not today. You like, yeah, I'm not finna do it. Find somebody else to do it. Excuse me. Can you record me? Find somebody else to do it. They can do it over there. Look, you can direct the motherfucker elsewhere. Like, yeah, you can do it over here, but I mean, over there, but just not over here. All right, it says boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. And when it comes to the things that people are addicted to doing that they don't want to fess up to, but it shows a pattern that's unhealthy for them, they don't want to fess up to that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to deal when it comes to having those type of conversations. So it's like, okay, well, if you don't want to have those certain type of conversations, then leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. Because it's like whatever somebody could be battling as far as an addiction within them has nothing to do with you. Especially if you are able to look at it, see it, and know that it is not going to cause you some type of stability within yourself. It's not going to help you grow in a certain type of way. So it's like, yeah, nah, once you peep that, it's like, I can't keep feeding onto this situation. I don't care if I was feeding on it for the last 10, 15, 20, 35, whatever years. Like, like somebody really did not think that you was going to end things. It's like you're growing and somebody isn't. But somebody here is interested in someone else. And I feel like with you realizing, or somebody here realizing that what they are used to being attached to is unhealthy, is toxic, is just a sense of control, is no real conversations or a sense of transparency or emotions being discussed or fixed on. Somebody found themselves interested in someone else. And they didn't think that in the midst of whatever it is that they were going through, that they were going to come across somebody like this, that again, that they can learn from, help them ascend, because this is the energy that this person is already in with this other situation. It's like, damn, I'm out. It's like outgrowing a pair of shoes. It's like I'm somebody can be dealing with somebody that got kids that, like, maybe this is like the type of person who is addicted to probably shopping, right? Or, you know, they like to buy a lot of shoes and this and that or whatever. But when it comes to their kids, oh, baby, they don't got it. They don't got it for them. I don't know if somebody can be dealing with somebody like that, but it's just like, you know, it's a disregard here. It's priorities that somebody is realizing, like, man, you just not growing. Like, you still doing childish shit, or, you know. But I feel like this is also, too, someone that will, like, play a part when I see performance here, that will play a part in order to get the certain type of things that they want from people, whether it's you know, stability, security, you know, a home, finances, shit like that, okay? Somebody could have realized that somebody like has this certain type of energy towards them, but it's not genuine. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's very possessive, it's very controlling, as the sense of like, you're doing this, I'm treating you this way because I want you to stay in a certain position that benefits me when it comes to my stability and my growth, or my whatever that is. Somebody caught on the real. Somebody caught the fuck on. And that's why I say, look, you put, that's the hammer on the motherfucking nail, okay? Somebody could like to build. Somebody can work with wood. Somebody could transport, all right? It says sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it, repairing. This could have been going on for a long time until you really started to like look at shit and be like, this motherfucker is a smooth criminal. You know what I'm saying? A smooth criminal. Somebody's name could be Michael. Somebody's last name could be Jackson. Again, it's very like on and I feel like this is could be an on and off situation, because it's a persistent, working on it, repairing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all build some shit up and then something happens and knocks the shit down, and then you try to build it again. And then, you know, you ever tried to put one of those twisty screws in some shit and you wore it out? You know what I'm saying? And it's to the point to now to where like the grooves is all fucked up and it don't even work no more. It's like that. And somebody is shocked at the fact that you was just like, yeah, I ain't finna just fuck it. Fuck this project. I'll do something else. I'll do something else. Something like that could be significant here. Something, it could be something with music too, because when I see death, it made me think of Welcome to Death Row. Like, you could be